Hello, I'm John,
And I'm Nancy.
and we're J&N Travels.
Yes.
Welcome to our afternoon chat. I don't know if I'm having some big issues here. I'm not seeing the chat updating at all. Can someone put, we have a backup computer, which is on a delay. Can anyone hear us? Can you see us? Could someone type in so I can see if it's come up in the chat? I'd appreciate it. You notice on the other computer we have Down Under Cruises here and Gabby, Christian, but it's not showing on the main one. Let's see. Now we see Sherry. Okay, so Down Under Cruises say they can hear and see us for some reason. Now I apologize if there's any kind of a lag or whatever because the chat is not showing up on our main page for some weird reason. I updated it. I don't know, Nance. I just don't know. Okay, well, we'll go with this then, I guess. Welcome to our afternoon chat. This is the format that we usually read you a bunch of current news stories that are hopefully less than 24 hours, 48 hours old, just to keep you into the travel news genre. And then we usually do the second half of our show. We put some little funny, humorous type of facts out there.
Yeah.
So why don't I just start, I guess, with the...
Well, did you welcome everybody in?
Well, I didn't because I'm trying to find the chat, but you're right. Okay, if we look over in this terminal, we get the Down Under Cruises.
Hello, Down Under.
We've asked for a time check, and I'll give you an updated one here. It's 2:03 p.m. And we have Gabby Christian in here, one of our moderators.
Hello, Gabby.
And Sherry Awesome Sunset, another one of our moderators. Welcome.
Hello, Sherry.
It's funny. It's good and clear.
So here it is. It's popped up now.
Oh, finally.
There we
go.
Okay. We're good. A little slight delay.
And I imagine, let's see, who else we got here? Okay. And it looks like, I'm guessing that's TJ from Sailing with T&K.
Sailing with T&K, counting down to when they go to...
Now, if you guys can interact with us, if you have questions, if you have any updated news on things that I throw out at you, it'd be greatly appreciated. So let's start out with a couple of theme park items, Nance.
All righty.
First one, this is a ride I've been looking forward to. It's official. The Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is delayed until 2021 in Epcot. That is a...
Well, I like the
ride,
movie.
Yeah, it's a ride based around the movie.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's running over in Disneyland Paris right now, but they were going to open up at Epcot and Disney World.
I also like the stew. Ratatouille is a stew.
Never had that.
It's good. I made it in school one time.
It says the work in the area has ground to a halt after March, but it has recently ramped back up. So they're hauling some butt trying to get it going, but it doesn't look like it's going to come out to 2021. So if anyone's been over that park and has walked by it, maybe they could fill in and share with us how updated it is.
Yeah, that's good news.
Okay. The next one is a Six Flags items. Six Flags Magic Mountain announces new drive-through holiday experience. Though local restrictions in California will keep theme parks there from operating normally, Six Flags Magic Mountain has found a very unique way to open their park this holiday season. So anyone out on the West Coast might want to do this. The holiday is a park drive-through experience, which will run on select nights from November 20th through January 3, and will allow guests at Six Flags Magic Mountain to literally drive through the park, taken in 8 distinct areas with millions of twinkling lights, holiday characters, decorations, and drive-by meet and greet with Santa Claus and his elves.
Drive-by meet and greet.
I know.
People are getting quite creative.
Yeah, I know.
That's with everything going on, people are really thinking out of the box.
Admission tickets for this experience will be between $20 and $25 per person with a minimum of 2 individuals per vehicle. I'm not sure why I have to have 2 people if I want to go and pay $50. You think I could go through myself?
Yeah, that part of it.
Oh, no, it's per person.
Oh.
All reservations must be made in advance. Special holiday in-park drive-through experience food and gift packages will also be available for purchase online in advance and will be delivered to guest cars when they present their purchase voucher.
Oh, that's great.
It includes special holiday goodies like hot chocolate, Christmas cookies, and more. Guests do not have to wear their mask while they're in the vehicles with the windows rolled up.
Oh.
But When interacting with staff or opening the windows, masks are required.
Masks are required.
Has anyone been to the Magic Mountain? I assume it's in California.
Well, that's great for kids because kids got to see Santa Claus during the Christmas season. And with everything going on, they wouldn't be able to see them at the mall and sitting on his lap. But imagine having Santa come right up to your car and give you a present.
I know.
That's nice.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Something to do. But, maybe Disney's going to end up doing something like that in California because they're just not opening up. Maybe they could have some kind of drive-through. I'm not sure how it's set up out there. Okay, so let's just go. Let me go quickly through here.
It'd be disappointing for your kids not to be able to see.
Get on the cruises haven't really
Santa.
started today, so may not catch the water. Sherry. There's TJ.
Well, it's pretty cold today, this Wednesday.
Gosh, I drove into work last night.
Yeah, what happened there?
Well, you drove home from work at 11.
I drove home and it was snowing. I drove home at work at 11 and snow was coming down hard.
And I drove in and it was snowing. It's like totally, we didn't expect it.
Yeah, it's sunny out today, but it's cold.
Okay.
Hope you guys are all having good weather wherever you are.
Even some of the people mentioned on another live I was watching earlier that
What?
I don't know if it was Dave and Aaron or someone else, that it was chilly out there in California.
Oh, boy.
Okay, now, this is probably our only cruise item here. You've all heard of the test cruises. You've heard that RCL is looking for people to do it. Do you think people want to do it or not?
Oh, I think you've got some of those brave souls out there that would be willing to do it. So my guess would be, yeah.
Would be yes?
Yes.
What do you guys think? Well, this is what many people volunteered to sail on RCL test cruise. You have all heard of the test cruises being advertised by RCL. Do you wonder how the recruiting for the test cruises are going?
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to tell you. To my surprise and many others, more than 20,000 people asked to be passengers on the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line's test cruises.
More than 20,000.
Yeah, that's 20,000 plus in the first 24 hours.
Wow.
The cruise line received more than 3,000 emails from people asking how they could volunteer. When RCL responded by opening a Facebook page and a sign-up form, it saw more than 22,000 people join.
That's huge.
RCL has not announced any plans when the test scenes will start or how it will pick the volunteers to join the cruises. The only stipulation is that cruisers must be at least 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting too because people are afraid to do it, but it seems like everyone wants to do it. I would do it if we weren't kind of in that dangerous point there.
Yeah, if we were retired, we could take a chance.
Yeah, something like that.
Still
But
working, and we'd have to quarantine. Probably.
It looks like this. My apologies again. The chat keeps on stalling on our main computer because as I look over at the other one, I see that Dave and Aaron, Vincent D and Aaron had popped in, and Travels with Eric B have popped in.
Welcome, Dave and Aaron, and Travels with Eric B.
So I'm going to have to bounce back and forth here, and I don't think I can put it up on the screen, but till our screen updates. But basically, Dave and Aaron said it's 84 there. Okay, they're right near the desert
nice.
too. That's right, in Palm Springs. That'd be a great place to go.
You just made me warm by saying that. I could think about 84 degrees.
Let me know if you see that chat update. Sherry said Bass Pro has Santa behind plexiglass.
Oh, really?
They have a bench in front of the plexiglass where the kids and I didn't even think of that. Yeah. How the malls and stuff are going to do it this year.
Well, that's what I was thinking when you gave me that story. I'm like, because you can't sit on Santa's lap, but she says that he's behind plexiglass.
Hey, welcome, Darian. Magnificent Germany with Darian.
Hello, Darian.
And welcome, H-List from Q's Cruises. That's Sarah. And that's what I got on the other computer right now. Maybe someday this one will update. Okay, so let's move on to our next news item. That was the test cruises. And just for curiosity, I'd love you to put in the chat, would you take a test cruise right now in RCL? Be interested to see how many people in here would actually take one.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Okay, once again, it seems like every time I do a news stains, I have no happy news for the West Coast Disneyland.
Wow.
Disneyland expected to stay closed until 2021. People are hoping maybe with a little bit of protest, and they could open it sooner. But it sounds like they're holding firm, and they're gonna. They actually have a tier system, and you guys in the West Coast can tell me there's a tier system, which is, I think the worst is purple,
Yeah.
and red is second the worst, and then I think it's orange, and I think yellow's the best. And they said that Disneyland has to get into the yellow tier before they allow them to open.
Okay.
And they were in the orange tier, so they were close, but still another ways to go. But now, I don't know if they dropped them back to the red, but they were going to drop them back to the red.
So do they have a spike in cases?
Yeah, well, everywhere.
Everywhere, like we are too. Yes.
Hey, welcome in, Sean and Casey on vacay mode.
Sean and Casey on vacay mode. I wish I was on vacay mode right now.
Once again, we are on a weird chat delay, so I'm looking back at two computers to try and realize who's there.
I am itching to go on a vacation.
No,
it's gonna be a while.
I can read, but I can't post chats now because I'm looking at a different computer now. TJ just said, did anyone else's chat freeze?
Oh.
Okay, so maybe it's just not mine. Maybe it's a YouTube thing or something.
Really?
If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. If not, I'm going to keep going. Let me know if you can't hear me, if you just see my lips move and nothing coming out. Okay, so Disneyland California, which has been closed since mid-March due to the pandemic, is unlikely to reopen before the end of the year. The park expects to remain closed until at least December 31st, citing current state regulations in California. The park's health and safety reopening procedures were science-based, and keeping the park closed was killing small businesses in the California's Orange County. In Florida and California, Disney has laid off a total of 28,000 employees due to the pandemic closure.
Sad.
Disney announced last week that its hotels would no longer accept reservations through the end of the year. Reservations for 2021 at the 3 Disneyland hotels, which are Disneyland Hotel, Disney Grand California Hotel and Spa, and Paradise Pier Hotel, are not yet accepting reservations online.
Oh, wow.
And I think the governor there is just, I've heard him say that he wants to keep the parks closed till late next spring. So
how much would they be losing? Do you have any, probably billions?
I would guess billions.
Billions. Wow.
Okay, so I'm looking at, why do I have this computer on?
So they laid off 28,000 employees. And do they hope to call them back? I mean, they probably wouldn't call. They'll probably have to reduce their employees.
Well, they're doing is they're cutting people down. They're getting rid of key entertainers and stuff like that. It's a mess right now.
Yeah, boy, it is a mess.
Welcome, Tyler, from the Tyler Show.
Hi, Tyler.
Once again, we're having a weird chat delay thing on my main computer. The chat is not updating, and on the other computer, which is a backup, which is a lag, it seems to be working, but I can't post anything. So I hope that's not going to, well, we'll see.
So what other negative things is going to come about that? So it's costing, the price of admission to getting into these parks, are they going to skyrocket?
Prices are the same and all going up, but the services are cutting back. So
I see.
Yeah, it's never
going to be the same.
It's not the same.
No.
The next one, this is probably good for a lot of you people out there because a lot of you are taking trips to Mexico. And this is a nice little warning that I came across. Why you should check your passport's expiration date right now. Well, you have to do it right now.
No, stay online here with us. Do it afterwards.
Before you think about booking a vacation, the one thing you need to do is double check the expiration date in your passport. It's vital to make sure your travel documents are valid for at least 6 months past the dates of the planned international trips. Since passports are valid for up to 10 years, it's easy to forget when exactly it needs to be renewed. This seemingly small detail could result in a travel disaster. While the U.S. allows travelers to use a passport until the exact date listed on the front page, that's not the case for many other countries. You can check the State Department's website for specific requirements for different countries. I actually read a couple articles on this happening to people. One of them had, I think the Philippines was one of them, but I don't know the second country. And one person had a passport expired in less than 6 months. The other one had less than 3 months. And one of the countries required that your passport had to be 6 months, has 6 months left on it, and would not let them in. And the other one was 3 months. So
wow. So even though it didn't expire for 3 months, it was not valid. Yeah, that country
internationally.
Wow.
Yeah, and every country's different.
That
I don't know.
Really good.
Any of you been to Mexico, had any problems? I'm not sure what their rules are, but
that's scary. Thinking that your passport is fine and finding out that it isn't.
Right.
So wow, that is very good information.
So that's now. I don't know how many of you out there are into space. I deal with it on a regular basis, so I thought this.
Spaceman.
Yeah. So I thought I'd share this with
Mars.
you.
Hi, John.
SpaceX Launch kicks off regular commercial flights in orbit on Friday. This past Friday, just before 7:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket thundered through the nighttime sky over Cape Canaveral, Florida, carrying 4 astronauts to the International Space Station.
Wow.
It churned through the darkness and soared out of view. 12 minutes later, the Dragon capsule on the rocket's nose disconnected from its fiery ride. It began the 27.5-hour journey to the space station.
27.5 hours.
They're just sitting in that same position for that long.
Yeah.
The launch marks the first operational trip into orbit for SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft. If you remember, back in May, there was a successful test mission which carried 2 astronauts to the ISS, that's the space station. The mission will keep the astronauts aboard the ISS for 6 months. In May 2021, Crew Dragon will return to Earth by parachuting into the sea off Florida's coast.
Oh, wow.
And we brought that up a month ago when it went off.
Yeah.
It was a test run. They sent it up. It was very successful. They came back. It splashed down to Earth. They're trying to do this as a... for the public. They're actually going to shoot one of these up with Tom Cruise in it to film.
Oh my goodness!
To film scenes from a movie. Oh, it looks like
that's amazing.
Looks like the chat finally updated on the main screen.
So they landed on the space station successfully.
Yeah, well, they docked with it. So there's 6 of them up now. They're staying until May.
Them up, and they stay until May.
And this is fascinating stuff because you can go. The average Joe with $1 million can go into space.
So, but Tom Cruise is going for to do a film, and the film is...
Well, the funny thing is the Russians are going up and filming approximately the same time. So it's going to be a Russian film that's set at the space station and the American one with Tom Cruise. I don't know what the plots are yet. I don't think they divulged it.
I wonder what he has to do to train for that.
Well, the woman that they're doing for the Russian one has to go through the whole cosmonaut program.
Yeah,
just like if she was already astronaut. So you imagine
perfect sense. Yeah,
he would too.
Yeah, he would have to too. That's what I was thinking. My thought process was thinking that he would have to do that.
Okay, let's see if I can catch up on now that the regular one is working.
Would you, if you had the money, would you want to go up in space?
I'd do anything once to try it out. Good afternoon, everyone.
I couldn't do it. I don't think I'd be able to. I probably wouldn't be able to.
TJ, I heard a rumor that it may come out of Epcot during next year's food and I have heard that same thing because I guess the setting, the Ratatouille ride.
Oh, I see.
They may save it for that.
Okay.
Geez, I finally see the posting from Aaron Dave. Welcome in, Dave and Aaron.
How you doing, Dave and Aaron? Thanks for joining us.
6 o'clock, and I need to go to work. Have an awesome live, and thank you very much for joining us, Sean. I'm curious. Do you work from? Oh, you're probably already gone, but do you work from home, or you actually physically have to leave the house and go?
Oh, bye, Sean. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Have a great day.
I was at work overnight last night, and I got a warning that they went live, and it was great. It kept me company. I was like at 4 o'clock in the morning, my time, or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was chit-chatting back and forth with him and Alana. It was nice.
That is nice.
Let's see. Darren was another one I spent some time last night. He was up on Johnny's Journey.
All right.
We had some spaghetti ice together.
Ah, that sounds yummy. Spaghetti ice.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I think it's David on here. He said earlier, California probably won't open till the summer. I know it's terrible.
It is terrible.
But there's nothing you can do. I don't know.
It is what it is.
Let's see, Cafe 84. I think I did that one already. Eric, if we hadn't welcomed you in, since I'm going through the cruise again, and I know I welcomed in Q's Cruises.
Hello, Q's Cruisers. And who is the other one? Car.
Eric B. And then Sherry on the Pro Sports. We have one of those down in Foxborough. The Pro Sports that does it. Just wanted to stop by and say hello, J&D. Helped you. I saw that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Someone had asked us earlier. That picture behind us is actually, if you lean that way, Nance, right behind us. Let's see. Did I finish it? Right there. That's an actual beaver dam that they put in so that they could flood that area behind it, and directly behind it, way up there. Right there. That's a beaver lodge. I always get the name wrong.
A brand new beaver lodge that they built.
That have revisited us.
Yes, they are back. And they're busy as ever.
Let's see if I miss anything. Okay, hopefully the chat is going. Thank you very much, Sherry. Welcome, travel lovers. Please like, share, and smash the red subscribe button and tap the bell. Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, this is interesting. So David says the state of California is 94% purple. Now, purple I think is the worst. I'm not sure why red is not worse than purple. So
I don't know.
That's terrible.
90% purple. Holy moly. Wow.
I'm good until 2028 and Kayla's good until 2029. Okay, that must be that passport she's talking about. See how the delay thing, we have to kind of remember what we're talking about, eh? All right, here, I think we're caught up. Hopefully, no, probably not caught up. It seems like we get a bunch of messages and then well, this is the last one, the main chat, and I'll have to look back over the secondary chat. Okay. It's also costing all of your hotels in Disneyland area to be empty or possibly closed. Restaurants, souvenir shops, shuttle service. The city of Anaheim is not in good shape. I know that's the thing you don't think about. Just all the people and all the money they spend in the area when they come to Disneyland.
Right. That's true. That's quite a loss there. That's right.
Okay, and that's the last message on my chat. So now I got to peek over this chat and see if anyone else had anything else. Yep, it looks like TJ said, yeah, chat has a lag. I got two devices going. They are loading randomly. Okay, that's exactly what's happening here. So you see my head turning. I'm reading another one. Darian says, J&N Travels, yes, it was fun last night. Yeah, I wanted to go up with you guys, but of course I was at work. It does look like a lot of fun. Okay, so let me go to the next news item here. We did passports, we did space.
Yeah,
doesn't sound like anyone out there is really into space except for me. Have you guys wondered why you haven't heard anything about the Summer Olympics?
Yeah.
So I decided to do a little research and just see where we stood with that. Well, Summer Olympics update. It's not very long. The International Olympic Committee is very confident that the Olympics can take place in Tokyo next summer with a reasonable number of spectators, thanks to the development of vaccines and rapid coronavirus testing. IOC President Thomas Bach said Monday, if vaccines are approved, the IOC also wants to convince foreign athletes and spectators to be vaccinated before coming to Japan, but it can't force them to do that.
They can't, no.
You think they could make that
mandatory?
Some kind of thing, but they can't. No, they cannot do that. So the Olympics supposedly is still on, and there still would be fans allowed. I certainly wouldn't be in there. Would anyone here sit in the bleachers or the seats and watch the Olympic events? I'd probably stay home and just watch it at home, even if I was given a free ticket, right?
The comfort of my own home. Yeah.
I noticed Monarch Moments has just joined us. And just to tell you that we're on a lag here, so I'm going back and forth between two computers. So sometimes I can put your message up, and sometimes I can't. You just missed, if you just get in, you just missed a couple of West Coast updates. Just to give the Reader's Digest version, Disneyland is still closed, and Disneyland will still be closed for a while. And there's an interesting Christmas thing that they're doing at Magic Mountain. If you're in that area, Monarch Moments, you may want to look into it. And welcome in Barefoot Adventures.
Hello, Barefoot Adventures.
Oh, it looks like we just got the update again. All right, so back to the main screen. All right. Okay. Yeah, Starion. And that's Monarch Moments. And Barefoot Adventures just popped in. So welcome, everyone. We are going through our news items. Next one is, I did the Olympic update. The next one is Disney just released a peek at the rooms in the Star Wars themed hotel. Ooh. Who out there is a Star Wars fan? Disney is known for its immersive experiences that make you feel like you're actually part of a movie, show, or ride. But the new Star Wars vacation package at Disney World might be the most epic one yet. Plans for a unique 2-night vacation experience called the Star Wars Galactica Star Cruiser, the package, which only lasts for 2 days and 2 nights, brings you on board a luxury Star Cruiser. Guests will enter the experience through launch pods that allow them to watch the real world fade away behind them as they head for the stars through hyperspace, all while never leaving Orlando, Florida. While on board, guests will stay in themed cabins and experience onboard dining while also interacting with others and with surprise Star Wars characters. Now let me see. Hopefully I can bring this up. I just put a couple of pictures. Okay, let's see if this will work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they can't see it yet. Okay, so this is... All right. That is one of the rooms that they have. It's kind of cool. And the whole theming of this, to kind of reiterate what I just read, is you're going to buy a package for a couple nights. And I've heard rumors this thing could be up to $1,200.
Oh, my word.
So you go into this hotel like you would any unknown hotel. But once you're inside, you role play.
Okay.
You can wear costumes. Your room is themed like this. The restaurants are themed. You eat your meals there. You don't leave it. So you're basically under the feeling that you're immersed, like you're going to outer space. They have different monitors that make it look like you're shooting off into space.
That's amazing.
And the other rumor is the only time they'll let you outside during this 2 days is to get into the part of Disney World that is themed for Star Wars, which is, I think it's called Galaxy's Edge or something. So that's the plan. Let me see if I can pull the other one.
So it costs $12,000.
Well, no, $1,200.
Oh, $1,200.
That's just a room with them. They haven't posted any prices yet.
$1,200. Well, for only 2 days.
This 2 days, 2 nights, right?
2 days, 2 nights.
They were supposed to open up this year. They still haven't set a delay in it, but the rumor is it's not going to open until next year. Now, this is one of the rooms. I think that would be a
big hit. I think people will do that. There's a lot of Star Wars.
I definitely think they'll do it.
Fans out there. I think that's a good.
So that's one room. Okay, that's in the middle there. You can see the. I can't. That's a bed, a main bed, and then if I can get the other picture to pop up, it worked actually. So there's a main bed taken from the other angle, so you got your door on the right, and those two things are bunk beds. You see kids right there with the ladder.
So I have a question. So are there props that you can get into? Like
I think they have all sorts of stuff and role playing and laser fights and everything. Basically like you're on a ship.
Disney does it outright.
They do.
That's really cool. I think that would be a big hit, even though it's pricey. I think that people will do it.
Okay, we're back in the stall again. So let's go over to the other screen. All right. Welcome, Hani from the Beach Life.
Hani from the Beach Life.
We are in the real delayed chat. So I'm using 2 different screens to try and keep up with people. Monarch Moments says, yep, that will be popular. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Monarch Moments, thanks, Darian. Let's see. Monarch Moments, hope you and your family are doing well. Yeah, you guys near the Monarch Moments, are you near? See, they're in California. Mm-hmm. Well, he said 95% I guess went purple. So I guess everyone there must be near it.
Right. It's a big state, and if 95%.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So that's the Star Wars Hotel. Now, sad news with Mardi Gras.
Oh.
New Orleans cancels all Mardi Gras parades for 2021. New Orleans, I know some people had cruises booked out of there. Hopefully they didn't do it around, well, the cruise will be canceled anyways, that's right. New Orleans has banned all parades for the city's Mardi Gras celebrations in 2021 to stem the spread of the virus. The Big Easy's world-famous carnival parades were slated to commence on January 2nd and continue through late February. Next year's celebrations will mark the first time in 42 years that parades have not been featured in New Orleans carnival season.
Wow.
Just another thing affected. Let's see.
We saw a Mardi Gras parade in Florida one time.
Universal.
It was fun. It was, Universal. And oh my gosh, our kids were grabbing all the Mardi Gras beads.
Yeah.
we left with a little stack of them.
Actually,
it was a lot of fun.
TJ and Kayla heading to
Universal. Yeah,
right?
December.
I just watched a couple of videos. Boy, they have some neat stuff down there, right? Going on right now. The different things with the trees. They look like they're decorated to the max for Halloween. Halloween. They probably were for Halloween, but
they were.
But for Christmas.
Yeah, we haven't been to Universal in quite a long time.
I would love to do that. We've done Disney World during with decorations and all that.
Yeah,
and that was really neat.
That was really neat. Yeah.
All those gingerbread houses.
Oh, it was fantastic. All the Osborne lights, and that was pretty seeing all that.
But we've never done Universal.
No.
I definitely would like to go back there. Oh, looks like our chat just updated again. Okay. Honey's got us playing in the background as he's working on. Honey, I'll let you know if there's anything you have to look at the screen for. Yes, it will be popular. Hello to Monarch Moments from TJ. And let's see. Well, Mardi Gras was a culprit for making the Mumbo 19 spread so bad here.
Oh.
How close are you to the big tourist area down there, TJ?
Well, that's right. He lives in Louisiana.
Yeah, he's
from Florida, but he lives in Louisiana. We got that straight.
And how many years you been in Louisiana? I'm just curious. Okay. Next item. Let's see. Now, a lot of you may be flying places, may not be for the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, New Year's. Would you like to know what they rank right now as the safest airlines in the time of the virus? Okay, these are the top three. You might want to write them down if you're going to take a flight. Since travelers are booking flights for the holidays, I thought I would mention the airlines that are considered the safest dealing with the pandemic. Delta Airlines scored the best in North America, earning 4.1 out of a possible 5. And this was updated through the end of October 2020. The carrier is limiting the capacity to keep middle seats open through January 6, 2021. So you can get through all the holidays and not have to worry about someone in the seat in between you, which is longer than any of the competitors. Delta also has its flexible cancellation rebooking policies. So they're number one, Delta. Number 2 on the list is Air Canada. Anyone out there from Canada? Air Canada has been proactive, going so far as to offer complimentary virus, emergency medical, and quarantine insurance for eligible customers booking round-trip international flights this fall.
Well, that's good.
Air Canada's Safe Travel scored 4 out of 5, is among the best in the world. And was it Air Canada the one that flew us home from Barbados that time?
I believe it was Air Canada, yes.
Well, no, one of our cruises, was it 2018?
Yes, it was 2018 that we flew home from Barbados.
First time I ever heard of a ship breaking down in the middle of the ocean, but the engine broke down.
Yeah.
And they managed to get us to Barbados, and then they got us off the ship the day before at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Stuck us on an airplane, and I think it was Canada.
I think it was Air Canada. It was a lovely flight.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
It's the only airline they could get last minute.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a very large plane. I forget how many of us were on that flight, but it was a smaller plane, but it was a lovely flight. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Number 3 before Number 3 on the list is Southwest Airlines. Low-cost carrier Southwest continues to offer discounted fares to attract travelers and is also limiting capacity through November 30th to allow for physical distancing aboard its planes. The airline is among a few worldwide to earn at least a 4 out of 5. So these 3 all have a 4 or above out of 5. And just to tell you, number 1 is Delta, according to this. 2 is Air Canada, and 3 is Southwest.
All right.
Peeking over. We have Blaine has joined us. Blaine, I have to give you my spiel. We're on a huge chat delay, so I'm going back between two computers trying to keep up with people.
Hi, Blaine.
Barefoot Adventures is driving. They stopped at the red light to say hi.
Thank you.
I do that all the time. On the way to work every night, I listen to someone's live.
Yeah.
And it usually is because the time I go in is Nurse Nancy on Tuesday and other ones on different days. And I'm always trying to get on there, like when I get to a light, just to quickly type in so they know I'm there. And I never can do it. So you must have a nice, quick way of doing it.
That's good. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay, and we're still on delay there. Next item, or is the last item? Oh, last item in our news.
Yeah.
How many of you guys watched the Macys Thanksgiving Day Parade? And how many of you wonder if they're still going to have parade? I don't know how in the world they're going to do this, but they are going to have it. But it will be different this year.
Yeah.
It was announced that this year's parade, this is Macys Thanksgiving Day Parade, will still be happening in a modified fashion. The broadcast taking place on Thursday, November 26th, will look similar to years past for those watching at home, minus the crowds, as there will be no designated spaces along the parade route, including the traditional spot right outside Macy's on 34th Street. Some performances, including Miss Broadway acts and the Rockettes, will be pre-taped, and marching bands from around the country who are slated to perform this year have been deferred to the 2021 parade. Instead, Macys Thanksgiving Day Parade will give the spotlight to New York parades that were canceled due to the virus. The Broadway cast of Hamilton, Mean Streets, and Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations, will perform.
Oh, good. I want to see
Music
that.
icons Dolly Parton and Patti LaBelle will also perform along with Baby Rexha, Jordan Sparks, and Leslie Odom Jr. As always, Santa will appear as the parade's grand finale. Overall, the parade will have 75% fewer participants.
Wow.
And they all have to be over the age of 18. The massive balloons that float down the streets of Manhattan will have fewer handlers than normal and will be assisted by various utility vehicles.
That's the way they're getting how are they doing it?
The parade will still air from 9 a.m. to noon on NBC in all time zones. That's really weird, huh? So they're gonna all the different acts that you see are gonna probably be pre-recorded somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
So what they'll do is when there's big spaces, they'll probably march the balloons down, right?
Yeah.
When there's big spaces, that's when they'll edit in all the other stuff.
So remember when we saw the Rockettes? We saw them live in Boston.
Yes, we did. The Christmas one, yeah.
I thought that was a great show.
Looks like we got an update again here. Okay.
So the Rockettes are going to be edited in, so that's not live.
All right. There's Blaine.
A couple of other shows.
All these Broadway stuff that would normally stop and do a show.
Yeah.
are not going to be live. Okay, let's see. All right,
yeah, I always enjoy watching
TJ is 45 minutes away. I assume he's talking about Bourbon Street and all that stuff.
Oh, I see.
So that's not far at all, no.
I'd love to go to the Mardi Gras someday. Go.
I guess Blaine is cutting his lawn.
Oh, wow.
I guess. Or maybe that's a private inside joke. Oh, welcome in. Go ahead, Nance. You may welcome in.
I can't see it. I don't have my
Rana Assad Ali blog.
Okay, welcome in. You got to warn me so I can put my glasses on.
Traveling in the woods.
Traveling in the woods.
Sounds like us. I wonder if we go anywhere.
Yeah.
Sun shining through window glasses. Sounds like a nice day. What's the temperature out there?
Yeah.
Okay. And now, of course, now it's stalled again. All right. But looking over at the other screen, Blaine says, not yet. Q's. We have 2 or 3 acres out of 10 we mow. Wow.
Wow. That keeps you busy.
Hope you have a big tractor, Blaine.
Yeah.
All right, so those are the news items. Any comments or questions before we move on to our little... Now, this is in the form of, hopefully you guys will help me out by throwing answers out there so I don't have to have Nancy just answer them. The last 2 weeks we've done weird facts. These are weird, but they're in the form of trivia questions. So let me see, hopefully, Nance, I can bring this up without too much of an issue here. Okay. Say something, Nance, to people while I'm doing this.
Say something, Nance. Something, Nance.
Say something more than that. All right, let's see. This is, what's the date today? 18th?
Today is Wednesday, November 18th. Getting close to Turkey Day.
Where's my... Oh, okay. Phew. That was scary. Okay.
All right. We're on track now.
Now pull this up on the screen so people can see it. All right. Now here's something everyone's familiar with right now. And this is a question. I don't know if there's anyone from France in here. I don't think so. But what is the most common color of toilet paper in France?
The most common color of toilet paper in France.
All right. Now you haven't seen these answers,
No,
so I'll have you answer too. But
well, I think
I'll
I'm
get a
gonna,
little.
should I guess?
Not yet. Let's get a little input.
I think I know what color I want to guess.
Okay. Let's see, put that over there. Now that's possible. Looking over here, we see Blaine says brown. You want to make your guess? That's a good guess. It will be by the time you're done, I guess, right? What's your guess, Nance?
Pink, light pink.
It is pink.
Hey, I guessed right. Well, the French.
Pink is the right answer.
I guessed right. I just figure French people, they like fancy things, and pink is a very pretty color.
All right. Next question. Henry VIII, introduced which tax in England in 1535? It's kind of a strange tax. Now, was that the one that show that we saw on the ship was based on?
That was fantastic. Yeah, the Six Wives. It was called Six, and it was about the six wives of Henry VIII.
If you were on the NCL ship and they offer that show, it's free.
Yeah.
It's called
Six.
Six.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a musical with a little bit of comedy thrown in.
Very well done. Love the singing, love the dancing. Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII.
Come on, guess at it, people. Guess at it.
Do you remember
Blaine
that song?
says a gas tax.
A gas tax?
Is that a reference to your toilet paper thing too? Do you have a guess on what the tax is?
All right, read that to me one more time.
Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535?
1535. What tax would Henry VIII introduce?
Going once, going twice.
I have no clue on that. I don't know what to guess on
Get the
that.
sun in my eyes here.
So,
Okay.
paper tax.
Nope. The answer is a beard tax.
Beard?
Yeah.
You had a beard, you had to pay a tax?
No, that's what it's talking about, Blaine. When I was comparing it to your toilet paper thing. I did get you. I did get the humor.
BEARD?
Yeah, beard. Something with a beard. You notice in this picture he doesn't have a beard.
No, it has a mustache.
But it's funny because some of the other pictures he did have one, so I'm not really sure.
That's a weird tax.
Okay, what is this one? The average person does what 13 times a day? What do you people do 13 times a day if you know it or don't know it?
13 times a day.
Yeah. These are weird trivia questions. 13 times a day people do.
Well, for me, it's going to the bathroom, but.
Yeah, sadly, that's true.
Sadly, it's true.
We've got sit,
gosh.
we've got fart, pick their nose. Oh, great answers. Boy, that would be, imagine if you picked your nose
Oh my
13,
gosh.
was it 13 times?
Oh man, you
13
wouldn't have too
times a
many.
day.
You wouldn't have too many friends.
Bathroom. Wow. The sad thing is we're not kidding. It's going to be interesting on the cruise ship. The answer to this one is laugh.
Really? 13 times a day we laugh?
Yep. Now this one
That's
here.
interesting, because I wanted to say blink, but I thought we blinked more than 13 times. So.
All right, here's one here. For your cough, no, be cough. No, that would be a good one too. Okay, number 4. Coprostatophobia, and I'm saying it totally wrong, is the fear of what? And I'm going to put on the screen so you can see the spelling.
Okay. I've never heard.
This is the fear of what? Interesting if anyone gets close to this.
Wow.
You have any idea?
No, I don't know what this is.
Eric, if you had said laugh, you would have been 100% correct. Welcome in this update. Welcome in, Kelly. I'm looking at 2 screens because our chats are hanging up or stalling. So let's see. Let me catch up on that one. Okay, so Eric says, nope, it's not Eric. Blaine says dead people.
Oh.
Is it the fear of what? Dead people?
Wow.
Touching things is Eric B. Anyone else have any ideas? Do you want to have a guess? First of all, can you pronounce it?
No, but I think I might be with Blaine. I think I'm going to agree with Blaine that it might be the fear of dead people. That's what I'm going to say.
No. Well, thank you for joining us. Kelly, I figured you guys would be sleeping now. Kelly's from Vanderella.
Hi, Kelly.
Okay. Any guess? Kelly, you want to guess what this is a fear of on the screen right now?
I can't even pronounce it.
All right. I think the fear of the dead is necrophobia.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
All right. So if any of you have the fear of constipation, then you have coprostatophobia.
Oh, my word.
Which is the fear of constipation.
What? That is unbelievable.
Isn't that funny?
I'm going to have to remember this word.
Number 5. What were the first ice hockey pucks made of?
Oh, they look
we all know what hockey is. What were the first pucks made of? Now, I think nowadays...
My mother's chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, true.
They were pretty hard.
That's true.
They could be hockey pucks. Do you remember them? You'd break your teeth on them.
Well, I mean, now it's some kind of a rubber substance. Wow. She actually got it correct.
Who?
Vanderella.
What were they making?
Kelly said cow doo-doo.
Oh, my word.
The first hockey pucks were made of frozen cow dung.
Wow. Frozen cow dung? Hey, who thought there would be a use for that?
I wonder what year that was.
Other than being a good fertilizer, I didn't know if you freeze them, you can use them for hockey pucks.
And speaking of cows, the next question is, it is illegal to put what on your neighbor's cow? It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbor's cow. Now, I don't think Casey's still here, but if you are, what could you do to your neighbor's cow that would be illegal, Casey? Or anyone else from Texas?
So if this is illegal to do to your neighbor's cow, would it be? I'm going to get. To put on it.
It's illegal in Texas to put what on your neighbor's cow? Kelly said a bell.
That's a good guess. How about a bonnet?
It is probably something weird, right? Well, since only guess, bell is the closest, but the answer is Blaine says a sale sign.
Yeah, that's really good.
Kelly said steak sauce. Yeah, those two would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
The answer is graffiti.
Graffiti.
So don't go spray painting anything, your channel name or anything else on the side of a cow.
Oh my goodness.
Next question. Which bird is nicknamed the Laughing Jackass?
There's a bird nicknamed the Laughing Jackass. That looks like a donkey there.
Yeah, Jackass.
Oh, a bird is named. Okay,
It's named.
gotcha.
It's named
it.
after.
Gotcha.
It's named the Laughing Jackass.
Okay.
It's actually a bird, though.
Okay. I'm going to guess. You want me to guess?
Yeah, go ahead. Blaine said Big Bird. I've called Big Bird a lot worse than the Jackass.
Oh gosh.
Do you have a guess?
Me?
Yeah.
I was going to say kookaburra, but I don't know. That's my guess.
Yeah, absolutely is a kookaburra.
It's a kookaburra. Okay. All right. I've seen a kookaburra at the San Diego Zoo.
Okay. Who ended a contest to find his own lookalike and came in third? So this is a celebrity that they were holding a contest to see who was his lookalike.
Yeah.
And the celebrity entered the contest
It came in
third. I guess he didn't really look like himself,
gosh,
right?
He didn't look like himself. Maybe he had a bad hair day that day.
Actually, Blaine Seagull was a good guess for the. They make the same sound like the kookaburra.
Yeah, seagull was a good guess. But I've seen a kookaburra before, and I kind of remember it's.
And there also says Jack Nicholson. No. And I'm going to have to give you a hint because you probably won't guess. This is a very old silent film kind of actor.
Oh.
Which probably gave it away because how many silent film people do you know?
No, you could probably take down the laughing donkey now that we guessed the bird.
But no, I have to go on to the next one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one?
Yeah, now you're doing the.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's okay.
Yeah, now
that's actually the guy right there.
Yeah, that might help.
Well, for the help. But you got it right.
Who? Vanderella?
Yeah. It's absolutely, that is Charlie Chaplin, a much younger Charlie Chaplin.
You know, I was going to guess that as well. For some reason.
Can you name any other silent film actors? It's
I know.
tough.
That's why that's the only one that came to my mind as well.
Number 9, French artist Aquabaus paints cows with what material?
You have a French artist that's painting cows. I hope he's not putting graffiti on them.
Well, no, he's making pictures of cows. This is actually one of his. He's
painting pictures of cows. Okay.
And he uses an unusual material.
Oh.
Can anyone guess what this material is?
I hope it's not the cow dung.
That would be interesting, huh? Vinderella said milk.
Milk. That's a good guess.
No, the actual answer is exactly what Nancy had said.
What?
Cow dung.
Are you serious?
Never did I think we'd have.
I was just kidding.
Never did I think we'd have.
Oh my God.
A trivia session where 2 of the answers would be cow dung.
I was just kidding, and he uses that. What?
So,
how does he get the smell out? Does his painting stink?
Maybe when it dry. Yeah, if someone comes in and says your painting stink.
Literally. Why?
Okay. In which country? All right, now let's see. In which country? I'm going to skip over that one. Okay. In which country are there 6 villages called Silly? 6 villages called Silly, 12 called Billy, and 2 called Pratt.
Silly, Billy, and Pratt.
Yeah,
it's a city.
No, there are 6 villages in this country called Silly. They also have 12 villages in the same country called Billy and 2 called Pratt.
6 villages called Silly. How many called Billy?
Blaine, it might be Fernando. It does look like him. Kelly says Scotland.
Scotland. How many villages?
Not according to this, no.
Let me see.
Blaine said Germany. You don't know the answers?
Oh, no, I couldn't see. I didn't put my glasses on. So I was just, I need to put my glasses on to see.
Look at it. The main chat still hasn't updated you.
I don't know. I'd guess some like
One
Croatia.
says Spain.
I'm going to say Croatia.
Blaine, you are correct.
What
Blaine
is
came back with a secondary guess of France.
France.
It is France.
Oh, wow. Good guess, Blaine.
Number 12. That actually looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look good.
Okay, native to the Caribbean. What sort of animal is the... That's the right one? Oh, I guess this is what it's made out of. Native to the Caribbean. What sort of animal is the mountain chicken? So what animal do they call the mountain chicken? And I guess this is the animal. This is the animal right there on that plate. I thought it was bacon with cheese, but it's something else with cheese, I guess.
It's the mountain animal with cheese.
Kelly says a pig. That is not correct.
I would think it would be a goat because mountain animal. I would think goat.
Yeah, and I can't picture this animal would be enough to feed a lot of people. No, Blaine said a pig too. Cute little pink pig up there.
Yeah.
Kelly said goat.
Yeah, my guess was goat.
Nope, it's I don't have him here to hold up.
Who? Oh,
it's our little friend, the frog.
Oh, they call it the.
They call the frog in the Caribbean the mountain. What did I say? The mountain chicken. And I guess that's a picture of frog.
Wow.
With sauce, maybe? Interesting.
Tastes like chicken.
No cows. I don't know if I've ever seen a cow.
How big are their frogs? I mean, how many frogs would you
I don't know. You wonder how many frogs are on that plate, right?
Yeah, right. Well, I would never eat a frog.
True or false? You can sneeze in your sleep.
I would say false.
See, now the answer to this, I'm a little surprised because, let me see if we have anyone that wants to. Kelly says true, makes you feel froggy. That is correct, Blaine. Blaine says true. You said what?
I said false.
It is false.
Yay, I got it.
And I could have sworn I'd lay there and I'd be tickled and sneeze like. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'm awake when I'm doing that.
Yeah, so it's false. Okay.
Okay, something. Be right back. Making lunch right now. What are you cooking?
Oh, that sounds yummy.
I always like to hear what people are cooking up.
I know. I said it sounds yummy. I don't even know.
Okay, here is an interesting. I'm sure you guys will use this information a lot today. Who invented the word vomit? No, that's
the sneeze picture.
That's the sneeze one. There's the vomit picture.
I don't even want to look at a vomit picture. Somebody invented.
You should have seen the pictures that came across. Literally people going in the buckets. Yeah.
Oh no, we don't.
This is one of the cleanest ones I could find.
Somebody invented the word vomit.
So who invented the word vomit? What famous person?
Kurt Vonnegut.
No, it's a good guess though.
He changed his name.
Mr. Vomit.
Mr. Vomit.
Vomit the frog.
Vomit the frog.
Kurt Vomit. All great guesses. Florence Nightingale. Nope. This is a writer, I guess you'd call.
A writer?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a famous writer? It's another clue.
Yeah, but when you hear who this is, you could see why a nurse wouldn't know the answer to this. The answer is, you want to guess?
You said it's an author?
It's a writer.
A writer? I'm going to guess Roald Dahl.
William Shakespeare.
What?
Dickens. Oh, wait a minute. She did put
Who got it?
No, I think Kelly got Shakespeare in just under the gun.
Kelly.
Said it. Nice one.
Nice job.
I guess the nurse does know.
She knows this.
Which European country has 158 verses to the national anthem?
Oh, boy.
Which European country has 158 verses to its national anthem? Imagine singing that.
Yeah.
Saying that, whatever.
Really? Don't know. It would be a total guess on my part. So
that's on
what country? I'm going to guess Russia.
Okay. Kelly said Germany. That is incorrect. Which European country has 158 verses to its national anthem? Boy, I'd love someone to be able to say that. Imagine that if you have to in school learn it or something like that. Oh, my word,
yeah. 158 verses.
Okay. We will give you the answer. Unless someone else wants to throw up one more
guess. Nobody else is guessing?
Again, I apologize for people. I'm still, it looks like we just got an update. Oh, he got it right. I was wondering if Blaine was going to throw in an answer. It's Greece. He is correct.
It's Greece, really? Wow.
Okay, so let me see if I can. That was funny. That was back to our makes you feel froggy. Back to our what was it called? The mountain
chicken.
Mountain chicken.
They call it the mountain chicken. We went to a Chinese restaurant. I don't know if you remember, and it was in Nashua, and they actually had frog's legs on the menu. I don't know if you remember that, but I wouldn't try them. But it did. It was deep fried, and it looked good, but I wasn't willing to try.
Looks like anything. If you try it and you might like it, but you realize what it is.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a frog.
Okay, so the winning answer on that one is correct. It was Greece. So the next one, which country has the most tornadoes by area?
Oh, I think I know this one. Country, not state. Okay, I'm sorry.
Blaine, thank you very much for coming in. You have another, 7 acres to go.
Yeah.
Good luck. Weather must be nice down there.
Yeah, enjoy the weather.
We have a light dusting of snow up here.
So this is a country, not a state, that has the most tornadoes?
Country that has the most tornadoes. I'll reread it. Let's see. Which country has the most tornadoes by area?
I have no clue.
Kelly says U.S. You want to take a guess? It's not. It's a European country.
The European country that has the most tornadoes. A European country. Gosh, I would guess.
We'll throw it out there.
I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what European country could have the most tornadoes. Hawaii.
Kelly said Holland.
Hawaii is not European.
No, the answer is England.
England.
I guess based on the size and the amount they get, I'm not really sure. Okay, this is one of my favorite all time. What is Scooby-Doo's full name? Any Scooby-Doo fans out there? Anyone know?
Right.
Anyone? I did not. I'm a big Scooby-Doo fan. I did not know this.
He has a full name. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Our kids love Scooby. Well, our son loved Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, we still pop it on every now and then. Yeah. It's funny. Okay. Who
knew he had a full name?
I know. Well, they do it. It's like Gilligan. Remember Gilligan's Island? And they did that. They had. You didn't find out what his. No, not Gilligan. Skipper.
Right. That's right.
Okay, since no one probably is a big Scooby-Doo fan, the answer is Scoobert Doo.
Scoobert
Doo. We just have 3 more questions.
Scoobert Doo. Oh, gosh.
What is a collective noun for a group of unicorns?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I know. So you're a big Scooby-Doo fan too, Kelly. They make so many new ones now, and with all these streaming services we have, you can find it anywhere.
How can you not love Scoobert Doo?
The answer is not a herd. The noun for a group of unicorns. You want to take a guess?
A noun for a group of I have no clue. Okay, so the noun for a group of unicorns.
Question is, what is a collective noun for a group of unicorns? It is not a herd. The answer is a blessing.
Oh, a blessing. Ooh, fortune cookies.
Where were fortune cookies invented?
You know, I used to know this because I made fortune cookies. I learned how to make them in my foreign foods class. Remember when I made them?
Darian said unicorn.
Remember when I made these?
Yes,
They were
did a
fun.
great job.
They were fun to make.
So now the main things.
I don't, and I used to know where they were originated, right? That's the question.
Yep. Where were they?
Oh, I
Where
think I
were
know the
fortune
answer.
cookies invented?
Okay,
Can
I
hold off.
guess?
Well,
Or-
just hold off a
I
minute.
think I know where it was. I could be wrong, but I'm going to guess. Let me know when.
No, actually, what I'm looking for, Kelly, is it's a city, or, well, we'll go with the country as the U.S. It's a city. It's actually a city in the U.S.
For where I think
Where
I
it was
know the
invented.
answer. I think I know the answer.
Does anyone have a guess?
I could be wrong, but
Okay, what was your guess?
San Francisco.
Yeah, Kelly,
Yay!
Kelly just put that up.
Yeah.
You're both right.
I remembered. I remember doing some research way back when I was making these. I haven't made them in years. They're fun to make. They do burn your fingers when you have to fold them, though. You gotta be quick.
Welcome in, Learn with Ali vlog.
Hello.
Thank
welcome.
you for joining us. We're at the tail end of weird trivia questions. And actually, we're on the last trivia question, which is, where's my little picture?
Oh.
What is a cross between a donkey and a zebra known as? What is that
Oh
called?
my God.
That's a donkey and a
Confusing.
zebra. It's very
known
confusing.
as confusing.
This is perfect for some snide remarks on this
A
one. Huh?
donkey and a zebra. Holy moly.
Striped ass. There's so many things you could throw out there
That
for
just
this
looks
one,
so
right?
weird. It looks like you took a donkey's head and put it on a zebra's body.
Yeah. Welcome in Myoli's cooking show. We're just finishing up our weird trivia questions, and I'll bounce back between two computers because we have a huge delay in the chat today. You know, it's so. Let's see if I can get this. You're a lot closer. You're a lot closer, Kelly, than you think. You guys are close.
What was her guess?
She said a zonkey.
That's a zonkey. That's quite a good guess. Why don't you read the question
It is
again?
a play with the names. The question is, what is a cross between a donkey and a zebra known as?
A zonkey, yeah. A donkey and a zebra.
And for any, we will be going live again next Wednesday at 2:00. So keep that in mind. The day before Thanksgiving. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. We appreciate that. Okay, so the answer to what is a cross between a donkey and a zebra known as is a Z-donk.
A Z-donk. Oh,
Z-donk.
Okay. Well, we were close.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they took the two, they put it right here. Donk.
People were close. Why would they want to?
Let me throw in a bonus question that I somehow skipped over here. In 1978, an Iowa judge dismissed a drunk driving charge for what obscure reason?
It is awful cute. It's awful cute little fella.
He is cute.
Little Z-donk.
He is a cute little Z-donk.
He's a little cute little Z-donk. He's almost as cute as Scooby-Doo.
There it is there. Actually, there's the. Yeah, not as cute as Scooby-Doo, no.
No, not quite. Oh.
So this is the last question. In 1978, an Iowa judge dismissed a drink
Okay, do you have something?
driving charge.
Drunk.
Drink must be drunk.
Drunk.
Drunk driving charge for what obscure reason? This actually happened. Kelly said on a horse. Nope. But I have seen something before on a bicycle and on a horse where people were.
Oh, well, my favorite was someone got arrested by riding he rode his riding lawnmower to the package store.
That was fairly recent too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Recent years?
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted alcohol so bad. He took his riding lawnmower to the package store, got drunk.
And you wouldn't think you'd be pulled over for that, would you? On a tractor. No, this is actually what I'm looking for is the reason that he let the guy off the hook from drunk driving. The reason he gave. It's kind of weird. I'll just read the answer because I'm not even sure I'm presenting it the right way. But basically, he let him off the hook because he was cited as too drunk to sample.
What?
Isn't that weird?
That's weird. Too drunk to sample.
The one thing I didn't do earlier, I meant to do it before we started the game. Hopefully, I'll remember that next time. But if you could put in the chat hashtag creator, it lets other people in the chat know that you are a creator, and hopefully they'll check out your channel. We ask people to check everyone's channel out that they can, and if they don't like it, fine, move on. But if they like it, then become friends.
Yeah, and we also want to thank our moderators as well. Yeah. We appreciate you guys very much.
Gabby in here, we had Sherry in here, we had Casey in here, we had Blaine in here.
And we had Dave and Aaron. Are they our moderators as well?
Yes, Dave and Aaron. Yep. Right, that's right. So thank you for joining us today. And if you want to put, like I said, hashtag creator in there, that way it will be on there, not just now, but also if anyone watches the replay. And anything else going on, Nance? Next week we have our Wednesday live, and then we don't go live this Sunday, but we do the following Sunday. Mm-hmm. And what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? How many people are getting on an airplane? How many people are driving long distances?
Yeah, I just want to point out that our school system is closed until December 7th. And, yeah, that's right. And the school system that our son-in-law works for, which isn't too far from us here, they're closed till January 7th. So we've got 2 school systems now that are down because... Well, you listen to someone said earlier that with California is 95% purple, which is their worst. So they must is the worst ranking. So it's just going nuts. Yeah. It's just going nuts. And well, we thank everyone for joining us. Kelly is staying local, immediate family only. I have to work. Okay. Should pop up here. Finally, it pops up. Yeah, a lot of people do work on the holidays. We both have it off this year, so my old lady's cooking show and Kelly, both good cooks. I'm sure you're going to have a heck of a good Thanksgiving meals. I know it makes it hard for parents, though, who are working to have the schools shut down for so long. What do? You got to find a babysitter. You got to find. They got to be on nuts. I'm so glad our kids are old enough. We're very fortunate. We don't have to deal with that. But my hearts do go out to the parents. Yeah. And the schools and everything else. Yeah. Right. It's just very, very hard. Okay. You have anything else to say before we leave? No, I hope everybody has a great afternoon, and we appreciate you all coming in. And remember, stay young and have fun. And hopefully we'll see you guys next Wednesday at 2:00. That's right. Have a good day.